What's up, everybody? Today, I'm going to talk to you about why you should never be making your scope of work by room, and you should always be making your scope of work by line item. This is when we're talking about making scopes of work for rehabs or for new builds. And when you learn this concept, this is really going to separate you as an advanced or an experienced rehabber or builder versus a novice or an inexperienced rehabber or builder. I call this a HGTV effect. When they walk into a bathroom with a contractor and they say, "Hey, Mr. Contractor, how much does this bathroom cost?" And they say $10,000. Then they move on to the kitchen. They say, "How much does this kitchen cost?" They say $20,000. And then they go room by room, figuring out the budget for each room. In reality, this is not how contractors think of jobs. This is not how experienced and advanced builders and rehabbers think of jobs. They think of them by item, not by room. Okay, so this all comes down to a very simple concept. And I talk about this all the time when it comes to the scope of work. Your scope of work is the first domino that we set up when we're trying to create a domino effect in our project management process. The domino effect is where we take on every step first that makes every next step either easier or not necessary at all. So your scope of work is that first domino, and that first domino should make every next step easier or not necessary. So what are those next steps? Those next steps are things like budgeting, bidding, and scheduling. And when it comes to your budget, even though HGTV might make you think otherwise, you should be budgeting by item.